Alright, and we are good. Alright, let's continue story. I don't want to make people watch dungeon runs all day. That is boring. Lancer. This music's fine, not the best we've had. Heavensward is good. The story moves much more quickly. It's also biased because the post to Realm of Warren content is so slow. It does set up Heavensward for success because it's like, I'm just glad I'm out of there. Goodly Uplander, long time no eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have lust eyes for junk of Braveflocks? Uplander must not be touching junk of Braveflocks. Braveflocks is finding junk first. I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Braveflocks. It has been a while. We found him in... Thanalan? Yeah. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whisket gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Braveflocks eat Illuminati for sun-upses. This looks like the Illuminati. Who eats for sun-upses? Braveflocks all talks. Unwise you are to come here after dirty taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. Braveflocks did know one, right? Cheese recipes copy birthright. Save tongue flat for trading in Death Pit. Death Pit doesn't sound good. Okay. Pray to Godfathers, for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. We haven't fought with a Stola in a while. Alright. That's first. Alright, they're way too spread out. I don't like this at all. I'm trying to remember my hotkeys. The Lancer. This Bard is very different. You down. Alright, bomb's bad. I see. Oh dear. That's fine. We recently got our 4th combo move, so I'm not used to using it yet. Any Doom Spikes. Jola could use some heals. Anytime you got a second. There we go. the idea here is to just kill Big Thing. That might be it. Let's do that. I think the third one by combo is still stronger. We'll use our crit on this one, yeah, 380 to 300. Okay, we should have just been killing the Big Thing yet. Illuminati no match for Furious Godfist or Bravelax. More junk is awaiting Bravelax muchly. Bravelax is taking leave of Uplanders. Okay. We learned a lot from that. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected to come into Sharlayan. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowflix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find friend of Slowflix? Sort of. Sorry, I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Time has not cured recklessness of Bravelax. Without help from Uplanders, Bravelax would now be dead, Gobby. Slowflix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowflix and Bravelax are joined by unseverable Gobby bond. If Slowflix had known that Uplanders are friends of Bravelax, Slowflix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobbyflock at first meeting. Alright, so we didn't have to do any of that. Let's grab that. At level 68, we're finally getting weapon upgrades. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowflix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Idleshire, free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowflix hopes that the Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Sharlayan thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowflix has already ordered a Gobwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. No, Jack. Shall we then? We shall. Whenever I see an antagonistic species in this game, I know 100% we're going to be friends with them. This game is very much about, the humans are the bad guys. Not humans, but, our playable races. Mostly Lalafells are bad guys, let's be honest. Slowflix's very important task for trusted Uplander must be done with fastness. Aetheryte of Idleshire needs inspection, maybe needs upkeep too. If Gobbies do not take a look and fix the little problems, its spinnings may shudder and stop. Or there is very big boom, but Halfix does not have the right tools. Uplander, there's no time to waste. Halfix needs Aetherflow distributors. The nearest are in a base of Illuminati. Come, read their storepots. Okay. We have to do these. Because the ether currents give flying. Ooh, that is going to become something. Order of Chief Slowflix, Uplanders can come and go at will. Oh, right now. One moment for clearing away barricade. Finally, we can continue our journey. That'll do it. Ahem. Barring any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Metoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I'm ready whenever you are. Let's go and meet the legendary Matosa. Alright. I meant to do the other quest first. It's way out there. Alright, well. I know where to teleport. There's not. There's a dungeon down here. Wait, can we just go to dungeons now? I'm gonna check that. Usually there's a quest involved with opening a dungeon. I wonder if we can just go to it. Again, I relate everything to WoW because it's an MMO I've, played a million hours of. But there's not many, like, dungeon unlocks. Like, the base level of any dungeon you can just go to whenever. Oh, we can't go that way. Oh, there. There's a few expansions where you have to unlock certain things through rep. Well, just Burning Crusade. You have to get a lot of reputation before you can do, like, heroics and stuff. But otherwise, you can just go to dungeons. Oh. Well. Oh, that'll bring us down there. Okay. So the quest will bring us down there. I'm being impatient. Morning, Andrew. I'm still casually leveling in WoW because me and friends are playing the Burning Crusade when they re-release it for the, third time. Because it is a fun expansion. And the good thing about it is it's not a lot of playtime required. Once you get to endgame, you log in once a week and you do your raids with friends and you leave. So it's a good expansion. Classic WoW, you're just continuously farming gold and getting world buffs, and it's just... I don't like the meta that became of Classic WoW. It also eats up a ton of your time. I mean, there's a lot of games I want to play. I gotta finish my Final Fantasy playthroughs. Got all the way through 6. I really want to play Legend of Grimrock, because that looks amazing. It's a very, retro-inspired dungeon crawler. I bought Hollow Knight, because Silksong is out, and that is huge, so I want to see what all the fuss is about with Hollow Knight first. I love Metroid, and Metroidvanias, but the graphical style of Hollow Knight really didn't catch me. Because a fun part of those games is upgrading your gear and seeing your gear upgrade on your body. And I don't think you really get that in Hollow Knight. But I did buy it for like $8 and it was on sale, so no reason not to try it. It's also good to have games like that in addition to this, because this is so heavily story and dialogue based. More like straightforward action is a good complement. That's why I've been playing Dark Souls. Stop hitting me, please. Here. Alright, well. Oh, and Tactics comes out soon, too. On PC. Really looking forward to that. Because I've never played Tactics. Well, besides, like, the initial battle at a friend's house when I was young. And I've heard the story is insanely good. And I love the job system. So it should be fun. Yeah, the hard part of playing Tactics is you'd have either had to have like an older PlayStation system or like a handheld. And I don't like playing games on handheld. It's not immersive enough for me. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like War of the Roses done in Final Fantasy style. Oh, they're all in here. Cool. And I love the job system in Final Fantasy 3 and 5. That's what it plays off of. Well, there's two reasons I don't like handhelds. One is I don't like the little screen. It's just not immersive enough for me, but I know that's generationally different. Like, a lot of people started on a Game Boy, and that's what they love. Just like now, like, I'm older, so most kids start playing on phones now. I cannot play games on phones. It is just not fun. So it's definitely like what you started with is what you enjoy. And I started pretty young on PC games. Like, very, very basic. Like, I started on Zork, because we had a floppy disk of Zork back in the day. If you don't know what Zork is, look it up. Text-based adventure game. But played that on PC, so. You finished Dark Urge run. Spoilers. Nah, that's fine. I haven't done a Dark Urge run yet, but I know there's multiple endings to that one. Okay, I think I can teleport. Yep. I've been spoiled on a few things because it took so long to play a Dark Urge run. Like, I have heard the ending you're talking about, and then there's another one where if you resist all the Dark Urge things, then there's a special ending for that. So, I need to do another run for Dark Urge. Yeah, I'll play chess on my phone. That's it. Oh, you learned FPS with Quake and Doom. Those are good ones to learn on. Like, Doom is just good to get into the genre. Just like the crazy fast, burn everything. And then Quake is... It was one of the first super, super competitive, like, esport games. The movement in Quake, even the newer ones, well, obviously they've improved on the newer ones, but the movement in Quake is insane. Found the distributors. Thank you, Uplander. With these, Halvax and do upkeep. Uplands of Charlene are making Aetherytes to whirl, use tricksy ancient knowings. If Gobbyflock uses tools and parcel up by old Uplanders, then Aetheryte of Alishar will stay spinning for many, many years. Okay. Let's go with this. Oh yeah, if your dad needed it for work, that's one thing. My dad sold computers, but he never needed his computer at home. The only thing that was annoying about a home computer was, you know, dial-up back in the day. I played EverQuest. And EverQuest was my first MMO. I still love EverQuest. I still play... They do seasonal servers, or seasonal progression servers every year in May? I think it's May. And they restart the game from the first expansion. And I play that every time, at least to, like, the max level of the first expansion. And it's really fun. The game is still good. I don't care what anybody says. But, just, that was a long way of saying, when you're playing EverQuest in a dial-up, and your mom wants to call Aunt Kathy, she doesn't accept, Mom, we're killing a dragon, I'm tanking, they need me as an excuse. She's like, oh, it'll just be 2 seconds. And then she calls, 10 minutes. The entire group has to wait for me because my mom wants to call Aunt Kathy, because we only had one phone line. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Charlene gather to own their knowledge. Even from this distance, it's plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. What do we need? None of those. I'm a level behind? Well, I guess I have been rotating classes. But I'm barely level behind. I can go do a Fate. Yeah, I'm like this far. If you want to try, again, more of like a historical look at EverQuest, there's a private server called Project 99. And that's the original game as made in 1999. And it still has a crazy population. I don't know how, but it still does really, really well. And if you want to see what the game is like, you can do that. Because I believe even to play the game from level 1, it does require a subscription still. It's like $10 a month. They're on expansion like 30. EverQuest is still running. But you can always, again, play Project 99 for free. Or Project Quarm is another one. They're both fully endorsed by the company. They're allowed to exist. But you can download it and play it for free. Just as like an experiment to see what it's like. What I like about it is there's zero hand-holding at all. I know that wouldn't fly with today's market, but like here, I open a map, I see all this stuff to do. This is where I have to go do this. EverQuest is nothing. There's no mini-map. It's nothing. You're just a person. It's like if you were actually in a fantasy world. You start in a city, no one cares about you. No one has quest markers above their head. You could talk to people, and sometimes they'll say, hey, can you do this for me? But you have to actually open a dialogue with them and talk to them for a minute to see if there's a quest there. That's what I like about it. It's the complete opposite of the hero fantasy. Like, you're not the hero, you're just a dude. You can become a hero, but WoW is really bad for this. Wherever you go, it's, oh, hello, hero! I'm so glad you're here with everything. Whereas, I like how this game does it, because it doesn't overly do that. And also, there's a reason everyone mentions you. It's like, oh, you killed primals. You're kind of a big deal. So it makes sense in this game. Oh, yeah. Again, I'm not going to be the guy that says, "Who games are better in my day," because everything's relative. I don't understand why kids like Roblox, but I don't have to. It's not for me. And Roblox is the biggest game in the world. But if you haven't played the Final Fantasy remasters for the Pixel games, they are very good. I played 1 through 6, and they're awesome. You're able to switch between old and new soundtracks. You can actually put like a CRT filter on the screen if you want to make it look like it was when you played it on an old TV. Like, they really did a good job. Oh, nice. Oh, I never got around to the other reason I don't play on handhelds. Because I would play too much. I have a pretty addictive personality. If I had a Switch, I would be on that 24/7. While my girlfriend and I are watching a TV show, I'd probably be on my Switch. So I'd try to stay out of that as a survival mechanism. It's a great system. A lot of games I haven't played that I want to that's on there, but well. What does suck in being a Final Fantasy fan is a lot of the newer games, like your Brave Exvius and all that, I'm pretty sure that's only handheld or mobile. And apparently Brave Exvius is really good at Bravely Default. And I can't get them on PC, as far as I know. Dying. Get rocked. Alright. We're getting through this fate. I don't think I've actually ever done the positional correctly. I just use True North every time. It's always up. forgetting my fourth combo. Andrew, you talking about Contra 64? I don't think I played Contra on Super Nintendo. I don't know if I ever played it on 64. Yeah, I tried it. The filter, CRT filter on the remaster, but being an HD monitor trying to mimic that doesn't work that well. I appreciate that it's there. Oh, Commodore 64. Okay. For some reason I was thinking Contra. The game. We just had a Dell something. We basically got whatever computer my dad could get for cheap from work. For these sold computers. I frequently got viruses on it because I would download a lot of stuff on like Napster and unsaved files. So we got a lot of viruses. Alright, we leveled up. We're good. People nowadays, they won't know how bad viruses work because now even the base Windows Defender is so good at stopping malware. Obviously some things can still get through, but back in like the early 2000s, it was a Wild West. Computer would get infested so quickly. I opened Task Manager once and had like 500 processes running. Like, oh, we need to format this computer. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You don't find it unless you know how to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, then head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Alright, we're almost done with Lancer. Again, I'm just not a huge fan of the Lancer rotation. Honestly, I might just stick with Warrior for the rest of the expansions. Because I know when you reach max level, you get a giant experience bonus to your secondary class. And I like Warrior the best. So I might just play Warrior and not do a secondary class and then level later. Because this juggling is kind of tedious. And if you just do one, they give you so much experience that it doesn't matter. Pac-Man was your first game. That is very old school. I mean, I did say Zork myself, so. My first MMO, well, I said it was EverQuest. That was my first, like, MMO with graphics. I played a game called, it was a MUD, multi-user dungeon, all text-based. Nautica. Not like N-A-U-T-I-C-A, like water, but N-O-D-E-K-A. Played so many hours of that game. It was great. You could be like druid, warrior, wizard, healer, whatever. And you would just click cardinal directions, northeast, southwest. And whenever you went in another room, it would tell you what's in the room. You could say, oh, there's 5 goblins here. You can kill the goblins. And there were towns, there's like a big world to explore. It sounds silly because it was all text-based, but it worked surprisingly well. And if you read a lot of books like I did, you would picture all this in your head, which was pretty cool. I'd probably still play a text-based MMO. Because I still love reading books, and it's pretty much the same thing, except you're interacting with it. Pac-Man stresses me out. We're supposed to go down here, not up there. Luckily, they don't hide these ether currents at all. Like, they just put it right in front of you, which is nice. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Jack. Well, that would only add to the surprise. Excuse me. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests. We'll not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will have to have your weapon near at hand. Ice wall? Not the frogs. We just popped every cooldown on demand. Let's kill 3 frogs. That was it. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master. Melloch. It's friend in Elvish.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking?
I never.
Of today, no manners at all.
She looks fun.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion.
That's a brand new model of a talking character. That's new. Usually they use some of the base, well, all of the base models for your characters.
And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly.
She definitely is womanly.
The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
I still need to do
Knew him? Ha!
the
Well,
coils of Bahamut. I haven't done that yet.
Throats, like rabid dogs we were.
Because where is Alice?
I
I haven't seen her in forever.
Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather.
I didn't make that connection.
What an honor it is to meet you.
Yeah, Matoya's from Final Fantasy 1. This is Matoya.
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt
That's really
with a
cool.
wrinkly old woman. Now out with it.
Incorporated it into the actual story.
What is it you need of me?
I didn't put that together. I don't remember much from Final Fantasy 1. I like 2 a lot better, so.
I never thought I'd hear that name again.
I love Final Fantasy 2. I gotta
You
replay
are
that.
familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-beating primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I wish I could play an old character. I'd play an old man caster. That'd be fun. Old man black mage.
I see.
But nope, you gotta be pretty in this
Very
game.
well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah,
You know they had a good
something's
relationship
never
when
change. One day that
Ashola can talk
is
shit to
gonna
her.
Cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
How pert of you. Oh, she's great. I like her.
Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a
I mean, that's a
little
sensible
falling
response.
out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit.
We need to bring back Dunderhead.
Petty, I know. but
That's a great insult.
It was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind? That how it is used depends on us?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the Etheric Converger?
Aye, I will.
Yay.
All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section.
Oh, not the
of
forbidden
Great
section.
Library.
Going to Hogwarts.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away.
Nothing is ever found in the
Were
normal
city
section
abandoned,
in these
the
stories.
library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them.
It's always the forbidden
Come,
section.
let us away.
It might as well be called "This is where all the worthwhile stuff is."
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Twitch wants to play an ad. So before I start, I don't know if this is going to be a long cutscene or something. I'm going to just run a 1-minute ad so nobody misses anything. So I'm going to run to the bathroom, 1-minute ad. Won't do any gameplay while the ad's running. Be right back. Okay, ad is done. Oh, the great library's guardian shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. If it turns out you aren't up to the task, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. But a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Porogogo will help you locate the tomb. The other's that broom yonder, who'll let you in the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy. Okay. Oh, we need to do this. Where is me, Ribbit? Mrs. Matoya will have my hide. What's going on? You are a guest. And yet you would lend me your aid? Oh, thank you, kind adventure. I am in your debt. Permit me to introduce myself, Ribbit. I am Sarah Rogo, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya. I am tasked with picking leaves from our herb garden from which I make her tea. Alas, drawn to their medical properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs. I attempted to get rid of the pests, but they are too much for a lone Porogogo to handle. I would be grateful if you could eliminate them in my stead, Ribbit. Okay. No problem. Oh, that's out there. We'll do that when we do that. How does a broom talk? Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you? I am given to understand you wish to enter the great Gooble Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. That's definitely how our broom talks. Alright. We're done in here. Done in here. It's so cool, though. That's Matoya's Cave from FF1. I mean, I played the remasters specifically so I'd catch the references, and I didn't catch that one. Big Chris. this is flank. Okay. That's behind, and I didn't even bother. Again, I'm usually lazy, and I just use True North, which means you can hit it from any side and get the bonus. Whoops. Wrong button. Style points. Alright, let's go turn this one in. Gotcha, Sarah. The bugs in armor, thank you. Not only are you kind, but you are strong as well, Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again, harvesting and making tea. As all I am capable of. I'm a failed creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I'm incompetent and clumsy. For want of a task I could perform, she bade me serve her tea 7 times daily. But even in this, I need assistance, Ribbit. Unless I make myself more useful, it is only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment. Then I would revert to an ordinary toad, incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. I must become a better servant, and I believe that I can do so, if only I knew what my mistress desires. Having received her blessing, the brooms here are bound to possess this knowledge. Alas, they refuse to talk to me. But as you are a guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them, Ribbit, and acquire the information I need to survive. Well... Sorry, Sarah. It's not a blue quest. I wish you good luck. I mean, and to be fair, if you're a frog, a giant frog, and you need help killing insects, that's probably not a good endorsement of your abilities. That should be what you're the best at. That's the library. Cool. Looks like we got a dungeon coming up, too. I just realized that the face was so hard, most likely because I didn't have my chocobo out with me. So, that's on me. Stand before the Great Gubal Library, one of Heideland's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the Exodus some summers since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, sir. Pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tomb. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. The Great Gubal Library. Cool. That's not what I wanted. Penalty. I didn't... Why is this not clicking? Oh. I'm dumb. More than 30 minutes. My warrior is only 57. well... Is that what happens when you leave a queue? It buffs it up this much? That's insane. Huh. Do I want to wait 30 minutes to go in a dungeon? What's up, Paladrune? You joined at a point where it's going to take me 30 minutes to do this dungeon. Or to find people to do this dungeon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, for once in my life, NPCs. Because I'm not waiting 30 minutes. Yeah, we can do that. If you have a tank or healer, that would help a lot. Hey, the frog comes. This is why I like my main being a warrior. This tank usually goes faster too. But I was told to level Dragoon because there's story points for Dragoons, so that's where I am. Yeah, I think my plan is, after I get Dragoon to 60 and see the story, I'm going to only level my warrior. So I never run into this problem. Because I know when you're max level, then you get a big bonus to all your other jobs. So probably just gonna do that. Because this juggling has maybe run into a few problems. Alright, we'll do. Trying to get this fate knocked out. I'm not completely wasting time. I don't know if you're on my friends list. I think so. Glad you missed a second. Alright, we did it. Good job. Good job, me. Social, unless... There you are. Alright, send a friend request and I invited you. Cool. DiCaprio, that means you're a cat boy, doesn't it? Whoops. Not NPCs. I'll try not to hold it against you. Ah, look at that instant queue. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to level a female character. Just because there's such a stark difference between a lot of the glamours on male and female. And a lot of the classes, I think, look better on a female, too, so... I'm gonna do that at some point. Meowdy. My goodness. Cool. This music is wild. I don't want to do my dragon dive till he stops. Stop moving. There we go. Big AoE. This place is pretty cool. big annoyance about Dragoon is my damage buff is single target, so I gotta do 2 combos before I can start doing optimal AoE damage. A little annoying. Another wall boss. We had a book boss in Final Fantasy V? What was I hit with? Oh no, my GCD's reduced. I mean, increased. That was horrible. Never again. Oh. It's a cool boss. That's what I got hit with. Okay. Definitely my bad there. Okay. I should have used that ability that doesn't push me back. Now I know. Which is arm's length. Arm's length. Still didn't work. Yep. Okay, I don't understand the mechanic, apparently. No one important died. Ooh, weakness. Yeah, I did this. Oh, 6 seconds. I might have done it too early. Now we're having fun. Some spicy music. This is straight out of Final Fantasy V. These guys. looks mad. Also in one of them. I don't remember. Alright. Don't know what to do there. I guess don't hit other people is the most important thing. Oil everywhere. I mean, I'd be mad too. Oh, 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 oh. No, the seal is broken. What do we got? Greed. Haven't got new earrings in a while. Got stuff behind us. On the healer. This music does not fit this dungeon. This is like Costa del Sol music. This dungeon's very dark, mysterious. Cutscene. Look at this fella. Ah, that's a cool design. Wait for me. Can't move any faster. I'm coming. bumping, though. Alright, gotta wait for my cooldowns to be over. Then I should limit break. Okay. Have to hit these. Oh, we barely got it. Okay. Good thing two of us knew what we were doing, because I did not. We barely got that. Oh, it looks so cool dodging that. So we need 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Coming. It's a cool mechanic. Nice. I got to use my abilities. That was fun. Actually understood the mechanics. Huzzah! No. Rogue here. No. Awesome. Thank you for the help. That saved a lot of time. Besides me not understanding that book mechanic. Oh, another crystal. I didn't think that was that big of a boss. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I've never healed in this game either. I don't know what it entails. If it's similar to WoW or not.
So
I think
this
I'm going
is the tome.
to wait for the
Excellent.
Sage, though, because the Sage looks really cool.
Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
We gotta walk all the way over there? Yep. It was a fun dungeon. Again, I kind of... Oh, I'm almost done. Nice. I got a ton of experience in that run. Well, because I'm pretty sure Dragoon doesn't really matter in terms of story outside of the class quests. I think that's all it is. Because I didn't really hear it mentioned in any of the other cutscenes that I was the Azure Dragoon. Actually, no. Early on it did, like before we got to Ishgard. But I haven't heard anything mentioned since being a Lancer. Or Dragoon. So, I'm just going to switch right back over to Warrior. That's the class I like. Or job. Sorry. Wrong game. Like warrior or like bard? Yeah, White Mage seems more straightforward. I looked at Sage's rotation, and it very much confused me. Let's watch one of the rotation videos somebody made. A lot was happening. I don't know what any of it was doing. White Mage, I can understand. I take it you found the tomb. Well, let's see it. This is it, all right. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days, you still send people in the thick of danger as if it were... Oh, this is Y'shtola. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Perorogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of great Master Matoya. Yeah, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, she'd very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind, create a new variety of Carmichael, perhaps. No, I know that. I kind of got that because it was dark on one side. You're not supposed to be on that side when it turns around. But the ice thing, I didn't make it because I was being thrown around in the ice, and I don't know how to avoid the ice thing. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis was grandson or no, it'll take it another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar. And a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, shall we examine the tomb?
I had not thought to behold this tome again. There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converter, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required?
Probably quite a bit.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
I think Minbreeder is coming back. She got sucked into the live stream,
Another
just like
mighty
Y'shtola did.
wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before?
My goodness!
We already have what we need. The Eye!
Nidhogg's eye?
It has
Really?
been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so. With the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishtar.
Hey, I'm an Azure Dragoon.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Y'shtola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
Hmm?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Thanks to your customary heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Aymeric regarding the eye. Alright, I'm almost level 60. Can almost say goodbye to Dragoon. God, the Dragoon looks really cool, it's just... I have not enjoyed it that much. The rotation is quite mundane. I'm okay with the warrior being a little more mundane, because I'm tanking. There's a lot of things I gotta juggle. No. I wanted to go to the inn. Whee! Alright. Because I have to get ready for work. But I'm excited. Because through no choice of my own, I'm getting a 10-day vacation coming up. So, I'm going to see how much of this game I can get done. Yeah, we're remodeling our gym, so there's nothing for me to do, so... I get 10 days off. Oh, well, I gotta do a little working from home, but it's only like an hour a day. Alright. Log out. We always play this cutscene because it's really cool. And we're out. So thanks everyone for watching today. Paladin, Jack, and Andrew, thanks for chatting for a bit. That was fun. Hopefully tomorrow... Wait, today's Friday. I don't know if I can tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow because I'd like to get closer to finishing Heavensward. It's been a lot of fun so far. And then I don't know if there's post-patch content. There probably is. Hopefully it's not as bad as A Realm Reborn. We'll see. Yeah, you too. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.